I'm going to be reviewing a few things in this video. The GoPro accessories that I got in my unboxing. So if you haven't watched that video, I'll put a link in the description. And you can go ahead and watch the unboxing before you watch the review. First thing I'm going to be reviewing is the Captain GoPro Jaws. This was $16, I think. It's good quality. John has a GoPro Jaws that's very similar, and they get good grip. They have this little piece of rubber in there that you can use to grip it around pipes. And this is removable, this top piece here. So you can clip this into any of your standard GoPro mounts, and it works well, really. They usually end up breaking, however. That's just the experience with buying off-brand GoPro Jaws. These tubes end up popping out of each other. But the main thing I care about in the GoPro Jaws is this, the jaws themselves. They work really well. You can put a normal GoPro quick clip or J-mount in, and they just slide right in there, clip in, and then you can go ahead and clamp this to anything, like my hand for example, and they hold really well. So, that's the GoPro Jaws. Good quality, kind of. For the price though, it's good considering GoPro's gonna charge you more than double. Next thing we got, this big case full of GoPro stuff. So, the first thing I'm going to show you is this little GorillaPod tripod here. It's made for the GoPro. And this right here is actually what I'm going to switch this video to before I do the rest of the review. It seems to be working. It doesn't really hold position the best, but the GoPro is light enough that it's doing its job. So for the rest of the video, I'm going to film off of this little tripod. I think it'll give you a better angle on the stuff than the big tripod I had set up. Alright, next thing in the case is this right here. And what this is, it's a telescoping selfie stick monopod, apparently. I'm not really a huge fan of selfie sticks and the idea of them, but it came in this case. It's long. I don't know if you can even see it. It's about 3 feet long, I would say. We'll probably get a little bit of use out of this, like if we go up to things like the rope swing. And, I mean, it shrinks down to probably about 8 inches like that. So, that's the GoPro monopod. Not GoPro brand, though. Next thing we have is this right here. This is a bobber, I believe it's called. It comes with a screw, a little off-brand screw, which you can clearly tell if you've ever seen a GoPro screw. And it has a little wrist tether. This floats, and it's a little hand grip to use with the GoPro. Alright, then we have this. I'm not sure that I'm ever going to get any use out of this, honestly. I will probably end up using this little quick clip sticky mount. I'll end up using that, I'm sure. But what this is supposed to do, you put it in to your quick clip, and then it just gives you a different angle. I would probably use the tripod rather than this, but I don't know. Maybe I'll end up getting some use out of it. Again, came with screws to use the mount. Now, I have yet another chesty. I already have one chesty, but I guess having a second chesty doesn't hurt. It'll just be another chesty. I guess John could probably use it if he wanted to. so we could both actually have footage of us fishing. But that's this. That's the Chesty. It's average quality for an off-brand mount. It seems pretty good, actually. I think the other one that's off-brand that I have is a little bit better quality, but this isn't bad. Came with a free Soft Digits cleaning cloth. I think Soft Digits is what it says. Apparently, this wasn't something that you had to pay for, it just came free. Next up, we have a GoPro suction cup mount, which I will use. I have one, but I lost the little black knob at the top, so I had a screw on there. Honestly, this looks all warped though. So what I might end up doing is taking off this knob and using it on my other suction cup mount. This is the little GoPro tripod. I'm not even sure if it's really going to stick, it's so warped. Yeah, it's not even sticking. So that's unfortunate. This is probably the first thing that's come out of it that I really think is bad quality. Adding to the collection of GoPro mounts yet again. Another head mount. This is my third head mount. I'm not sure what I would ever need 3 head mounts for, but who knows? Maybe one will break. I don't really use head mounts all that often, but it's another head mount. Alright. I'm really not sure what this mount's supposed to be. It doesn't even look like a mount to me, in all honesty. It's Velcro with like a buckle on the end. So I really have no idea what I'm supposed to do with this. Alright. Here we have another bag of sticky mounts and their mounts. Those, I'll always get my use out of them. Now, something I noticed different between GoPro and this. GoPro, when they send out these mounts, they're 3M, and it doesn't say VHB on it, so I'm not sure what the VHB is supposed to stand for, or if they're less quality than the ones GoPro puts in. Alright, this is something that I think is kind of cool. Just dropped my screw. Screw survived the drop test. But what this is, which I think I'll get some use out of at some point, it's supposed to be like a wrist mount. You can just put it on your wrist here, and it's like a wearable GoPro mount. I'm not really sure what you would use this for unless you're like Superman or something trying to fly, but I don't know. I might get some use out of this. It would be an interesting angle. Alright. This, I believe they call a vented helmet mount. You undo these buckles here, and you can put it like in a bicycle helmet if you wanted to do that. So, the only other thing, maybe you're supposed to somehow use this Velcro buckle thing along with your vented helmet mount, but I'm really not sure. This I've seen called a backpack strap mount. It's a little clamp similar to the Jaws, but not nearly as wide. And this, however, has a built-in spot for you to put the GoPro, and it moves. So you can move this all around depending on what you have it mounted on. I think this would be something you mount on more like a flat strap. Next up, we have more screws, a couple 90 degrees, and a bicycle handlebar mount, which I already have one of that I don't really use very often. Usually I find a different way to attach it, because the problem with these is you have to put it on sideways and then put a 90-degree mount on there to get it to look forward. I think that's kind of a lapse in thought as to how it's made, but 90-degree mounts, screws, and a bicycle mount. This is actually something that I've wanted for a while that I didn't even know came with this kit. What this is it's a screw wrench. So when you're putting a screw into your GoPro, you can put this over the end and really tighten the screws down. I'd wanted to get one of these, but they were always expensive and I never saw the point in spending that much money on one. I didn't actually even know it came with this kit, but it looks like it comes with a little tether too, so you don't lose it. Alright, so here we have 2 J-mounts, 2 quick clips, and another tripod mount. So, these are the main thing that I needed. Like I said, I have other off-brand GoPro accessories, and what I find is these end up breaking. If you have them out like on a kayak or a paddleboard in the sun, that you'll go to squeeze them to use it, and the clips break. So, this was the main reason I ordered the kit. I think it was like $15 for like a set of quick clips, like 4 quick clips and a J-mount maybe. And I got this whole kit, which came with this carrying case right here. It's nothing like the Pelican at all. It's a little soft case that has pre-designated slots in it, but you know, it's got a little thing up here that you can stuff stuff into. But this whole kit, all of it, everything, so that all this junk up here, besides the jaws of course, all this stuff I got for $22. My dog's just been hanging out with me for that review. But oh, one thing I guess I missed. This is a tether that you can put on if you're like don't want your GoPro, if you're worried about your mounts breaking. This will hold your GoPro on. But outside of that, I think that's going to be the review, guys. This little tripod I hope worked okay. I think it gave you a better angle than my big tripod over there would have. But that's going to be the review, guys. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it wasn't too bad. This is the first review I've really ever done. As for those lures I got in that unboxing, I'm going to probably try to go to the pond sometime here soon and film a review on those. But outside of that, I hope you enjoyed these reviews. I'll definitely be getting some use out of all these accessories, and we'll see y'all next time.
Here we go.